Hello and good morning, my people. Finally here in Uluwatu after making it here last night. A pretty sketchy ferry ride over from Gili T. Ended up going to Gili, then to Lombok, to Nusa Penida, Nusa Lembongan. So we were doing the rounds before we got to Senur Harbour. And as I said, the ferry was pretty sketchy, being thrown around like a marble in a jar all over the place. And then the journey from Senur to Uluwatu, where I am now, was full of traffic and just a bit of a nightmare. So a long day of travelling yesterday. I was pretty shattered when I arrived. This is my accommodation. It's like a little chalet, something a little bit different. Very, very cosy, very comfortable. Yeah, I quite like it here. So the plan for today is just to go and grab myself a quick coffee, and then go from there. Really, I'm thinking of going to check out Bambu Fitness, and I'll be hiring out a scooter here in Uluwatu for the first time since I've been here. So yeah, wish me luck on that. Right, so I hope you can hear me okay, because there's a lot of vehicles going by as I sit here having my coffee this morning. But I'm thinking of showing you a little bit of what I spend in a day here whilst I'm in Bali. I've just come to a little local coffee shop called Balls Coffee, I think it's called, and I've just had myself a large cappuccino and a delicious warm banana cake for £3.18, which is just crazy. You're paying probably £4 for that large cappuccino at home, so I'm spoiled out here, really. London prices and Essex-based prices are just off the scale compared to here. Just to give you some more context, I went to a Turkish restaurant last night just down the road from here, and I got a big chicken pitta thing with hummus and all that, and that was a fiver. So you can really eat quite cheap here, and I think it'd be a good idea to show you exactly what I'm spending in a day whilst here in Uluwatu, and I'll be showing you and bringing you with me. Here in my lovely little accommodation, and I've got a few updates on what I've spent so far today. Clear my throat first. We'll start with the scooter that I hired. I finally grew a pair of bollocks basically and decided that I'm going to drive out here, so got myself a scooter this morning, and that was 100k for the day, which is around a fiver. So that was the first thing I got. Then I went to the coffee shop, but you would have seen that already, to pick up a little coffee and a banana cake, which coming at about £3. Where else have I been? Then I headed over to Bambu Fitness on the scooter, which took a little bit of time to get used to, by the way. Never driven one before, so I took 5 minutes just to sort of get the hang of it. And then I headed over to Bambu, which is such a good gym. It is well worth the money, and I paid for a week's pass, which came in at 950k. So I'll have to double check what that is in GBP, but I'll put it on the screen so you can see. I ate in the caf there, the Bamboo Caf, before I hit the session. Grabbed myself a coffee, and I did this banana egg on toast. It was just gorgeous. So had that to fuel the workout. Plenty of carbs, plenty of protein. That's what I was prioritising with that, just to make sure that I was fueled properly for the session. I was also sipping on some creatine and electrolytes to fuel the session as well. And they're my two absolute go-tos, plus caffeine when it comes to supplementation, especially pre-workout. From there, I headed to Warung Local. So I'll put all the footage on screen as I'm waffling here. Where I picked up my lunch. I went for I think they called it the local sandwich or something like that. I don't know what was quite local about it, but it had chicken, beef, bacon, egg, all in a sourdough bit of bread, served with a few French fries, which I asked if I could swap for roast potatoes. That would have been more ideal, but they didn't provide that option, so ended up smashing the fries anyway. I just worked really hard for about an hour and a half in the end, so it was well warranted. Just a few details on the session as well whilst I'm here talking. Something that I programmed myself, took myself through 250 meters on the ski erg, no, 400 meters on the ski erg, followed by 20 wall balls at pro weight, so that's 9 kg for a high rocks, that is. And then followed that up with 20 butterfly sit-ups. There was 10 rounds of that for the main workout of the day. And then I followed up after 5 minutes of rest with a little finisher where I just did 4 rounds of 500 meter bike erg followed by some farmer's carries. So that was the session's details. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. My phone just glitched. So yeah, they were the session details. That's what I've spent so far today. That's what I've eaten so far today. The plan now is to get a YouTube video uploaded and posted. That will be the UBUD vlog. So if you haven't watched that yet, be sure to go back and watch it. The plan for this afternoon is to go to the GWK Park, the big statue here in Uluwatu. So I'll go and check that out. Of course, I'll bring you with me to see how much the entry to that park is. Go and grab some food from there. And I think it's the Spain-Germany game tonight in the Euros. So I'll find a spot to sit down and watch that. That is on at 12. But I said to myself, when the quarterfinals rolled around, I'll finally commit to watching a few games. And I'll just train the body clock so that when England are on tomorrow, I can watch that without feeling tired. So that's the plan for the rest of the day. That's what I've been up to so far today. That's what I've spent so far today. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so long story short, I ended up getting my ticket online. I made the journey over here on the back of my scooter, so I survived. I've learned how to drive out here. I can say that I passed. So yeah, happy days with that. The ticket costs 120 Indonesian rupiah, which works out probably about £5 something. Again, I'll put the price on screen just so you know how much it is to get to the GWK Park here in Uluwatu. So let's go and check it out now. I'll show you around and see you there. For anyone wondering as well, I've got my ticket on the official GWK Park website. So go on there to grab your ticket. It's got me through the gate, so it's all good. Couldn't help myself but dipping in the museum as well. Bit of a sucker for a museum, really. What's going on with a barnet? Yeah, I like myself a little museum, so to be fair, there's not much going on. I think they frame it as a museum, and then they try to sell you to get pictures done with all the artifacts. So yeah, that is not going to be included on what I spend in a day in Bali. I weren't going to fall for that one. So yeah, just checking out what there is of the museum, which isn't a lot. So in fact, I'm gonna get out of there. Just realised I've actually managed to pull a bit of a short straw. So there's like a pretty iconic, picturesque location where you can sort of get the picture of the big statue between two cliff faces almost. But the whole centre part of the park is closed off because they've got some sort of event going on. So as I say, I pulled the short straw a little bit on that one, but I've had plenty of good luck on this trip so far, so I won't begrudge it. You know how karma works. So yeah, without any further ado, I'm gonna make my way out and go and grab myself some food. But that was well worth 120k, as I said, which is like a £5 or something like that. A good time to come. It is about 5:30, 6. So around that sort of time, between 5 and 6, because the temperature's nice, slight breeze. So yeah, good time to come. Weren't too hot because there is a lot of walking involved. So I'd recommend coming at this time and booking through the GWK official website. Yeah, let's go get myself some food and eat. Smoothie, by the way, the matcha, it's got dates in it, banana, I think it's got vegan vanilla protein powder as well. it is seriously double decent. And that, my people, brings the day to a close. Went out for food, was going to go and watch the Spain-Germany Euros game, but I'm shattered. That gym sesh took it out of me today, so I'm not going to force it. I'm going to chill after a really nice meal at Nourish. If anyone's interested where that was, I'll put some clips up of me visiting there, but the food was just so good. Ended up coming to about 214k, which is probably about a tenner for a really nice meal like that. Cannot have any complaints. Went with I think they called it like an abundance bowl, but threw some chicken in there as well. All sorts of nice veggies, chickpeas, quinoa, and then had a smoothie on the side, which was really good as well. And that brings today's spending to, I'll put it on screen. I can't remember exactly how much I was at after that meal. And I'll break down the gym session, not the gym session, the gym membership per day. So I'll do 1 day's gym membership, plus everything I ate, plus the ticket to the GWK Park. I'm sure there's a few other bits in there. So you can see exactly what I spend in a day in Bali, here in Uluwatu. And that's pretty much it. That is the day wrapped up. My second day here in Uluwatu on my little journey through Bali. Expect some more content very soon. I'll likely do a what I eat in a day, so expect that. I've also got some content planned with a few other creators who are out here that I've met since being here. So yeah, please like, comment and subscribe as always. And until next time, I'll see you in a bit.